school players are all about focusing on melee.
Yeah, that's what they love. That's what they love to do. But
just doubles.
Yeah, but it's very much going to be very interesting, and I do like how this is it's just 3 Spaceys who are really good, and then Blaze who's also good, but like
it's one Peach.
Yeah, the one token like doubles character player. Like, okay, let's see how this goes.
We're going right into it.
Ooh, yes. Honestly, I mean,
that's not solid.
That's unfortunate to get the tax this early. It could be a bit demotivating.
However, if you get it out of your system at the restart, you won't have it problems later on.
You know, like that means you get that clutch gene for the rest of the set.
Oh yeah. You know what I'm really looking forward to is how does Blaze actually pair up against 3 Spaceys. You know, we know Irfan is here to support him with lasers, but 2 quick players in kins0 and Rikzz will definitely harm a Peach player.
Yeah,
it's a bit slower, which is fine.
Yeah, one thing that's really rough with playing Peach, with his Spaceys, it's like you kind of have to accept your role as like a sentient like stage hazard, but it's fair. I mean, that's obviously what you have to do, but it's like it's hard to let go of the fact that like in singles you get to kind of move around and do stuff, and with here you're just like, well, my teammate's gonna throw them into me, and I'm gonna down smash, and I'm going to purely just like support and kind of play really stationary, which I feel like a lot of Peach players play with like a certain pride when they play doubles. That's a great edge guard, and it's looking pretty good. I mean, Blaze playing his role, Irfan's playing his role, and they got the lead.
And it's how do Rikzz and kins0 come back from this, right? It's maybe like that. Yeah, but as you said, the stationary stage hazard, controlling the stage is so important, especially versus 2 Spaceys who are able to run around constantly. But such a good shine from Rikzz right there.
It's very rough when the Peach has to go off stage and then you suddenly grab ledge and it's like, oh no, I'm Peach at the ledge. I can't really save my teammate and I can't really commit onto stage because then I'll just maybe die. So it's like, I guess I just watched my teammate die at 30 and that's just what I could do. It's like, it's definitely the plight of not playing a Spacey in doubles.
It's most of the time, especially there are some fast characters who are able to get off ledge fast, but Peach is just a bit too slow, especially on higher percent, where the ledge is just an awful position to be in.
Yeah.
But we're talking about it, but it's pretty even, both showing how Peach can work and having a good down smash on shield.
Yeah, just it's the down smashes are just the unfortunate kind of degenerate part that you have to do as a Peach player. You just have to go for it.
I mean, sometimes the laundry machine is the right play.
Exactly,
and
for sure.
A nice save by Irfan right there with the shine, but unfortunately, Blaze still lives over there.
Yeah, that's really important, really, because it's so hard to make comebacks as Peach in 1v2s. It's so hard, especially against Falco Fox. Like,
yeah, but now, because Blaze is still living, not anymore. Sorry, I jinxed it, but it's still very doable for Irfan. Like, Falco can kill really quickly, but it's such a huge task versus 2 really good Spaceys, being able to edgeguard in such a good manner, finishing off with the F smash.
It's unfortunate. I mean, it's kind of hard. In 1v2s, you often are more like fishing for unforced errors, and you really are going for the real, like proper, I'm going to win neutral this guy, and then against this guy. It doesn't really work like that, so it's like, you kind of just have to play solid and then hope that something goes your way, and unfortunately it didn't, but he basically did what he could. But they're playing quite solidly. Like, I feel like this is definitely a solid playing team, and they're going to go to FD, which is, I mean,
it's hard, right? Because I think they want to go, because Peach FD is a good stage generally against Spaceys. But you know, right, 2 Spaceys, maybe a bit to handle, but as you see, Irfan edgeguards properly, and while Blaze is able to wall out the other Spacey. This is something they want, I guess.
Yes.
It's like this formation where they're both separating the other player and being able to wall them out.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely, like, the thing with, that's kind of like, FD is obviously really good for Spaceys, and like the punish game can also go kind of crazy, but in doubles, the thing that's really nice is that with Peach, you often will get like comboed really, like you'll get like, you know, you're gonna start floating and you're gonna get like sharped for like forever. But luckily you have a teammate that can help you with that, so it makes it a bit less terrible. And like when you get hit out of combos, so it kind of doesn't nerf the Spacey like combo game, but it makes it a bit less bad, because the thing is that Peach puts out damage really fast, and that's the big thing that's really nice about it. It's just the damage comes quick instead of, you know, one hit, tech chase, another hit. So.
And especially, as you said, like helping the other teammate with Falco being able to laser people so quickly out of combos. it's such a good stage. But this is something also kins0 is able to do for Rikzz, because if Rikzz is getting comboed, kins0 can just shoot one laser and it should be fine.
Yeah,
most of the time.
Yeah, it's definitely. I mean, it's definitely like trying to get your teammate reset. Oh, that unintentional save. Like Blaze is living for so long. Yeah, if he gets his kill, it doesn't even.
He's able to survive himself. But it's 2 for 1.
Yeah,
that's
honestly, if you're a 200% Peach and you kill a Falco at 30 but you die for it, honestly, that's a good trade. That's a really good trade.
This is like the 2 for 1 combo at McDonald's. You always take it, even if you don't want it.
I mean, literally. It's like, listen, if it's free, I mean, I might as well take it. I can give it to my friend. You know, it's like, it's fine. It's okay. You know, it's value. You know, you gotta min-max everything in your life. But the FD pick is definitely working out quite well. Blaze is just like getting so much damage that the team play is working out really well for Blaze and irfan. Nice little save. It's kind of awkward. Oh, but does actually get to the ledge, and this is just like a full recovery, at least for Blaze. irfan, it's something you got to just try for the save, and then if it doesn't work, that's fine, because sometimes it can make your own recovery also kind of like awkward. You can get in doubles. You just got to make it weird.
And especially if you're both on high percent, right?
Yes,
if you're someone is low percent, you don't go for it safe, because you dying is, oh my god.
Rikzz just got absolutely destroyed. That was absurd. Oh yeah, that's it. There it is. That's game 2. Clean for irfan and Blaze.
This was the right counter pick. Looking forward to what they're picking next.
Yes.
I'm suspecting Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah, for sure.
One might think about Yoshi's story, but Pokemon Stadium is such a good stage. You are not stuck in a washing machine of Peach at Yoshi's.
Yeah.
And Pokemon gives the right amount of space, but gives the platforms as well, where you can escape those big combos of both irfan and Blaze.
Yeah. I'm personally just kind of honestly kind of a Yoshi's hater with doubles. It's like there's just no space, and like it accentuates. They're gonna go for it. It definitely like accentuates the whole Peach washing machine thing, because it's like there's so much less space. A down smash feels like it covers like a third of the stage. It's like, oh my god, what do I do? So you have to just watch your spacing even more than you already are when you're playing as a Peach in doubles.
And then you also have to use that attention to watch the other player, right? It's not just the down smash, it's like the dares and the bears of the Falco as well, and especially those lasers, which can be highly annoying, even on a small stage.
For sure. But it seems to be going okay. You need to get those Peach kills are kind of like, it's nice that those Peach kills come early, but I feel like sometimes it can kind of fool you into thinking that you should be edge guarding the Peach, because I feel like I've definitely played against people who or even myself, I'm going to pick Yoshi's, this Peach is going to die early, and then I'm going to be sitting there edge guarding the Peach, and then their teammate just destroys me. It's like, okay, I'm kind of mental, some kind of mental trickery going on that's actually making this stage bad for me, because it makes me make bad decisions.
I think it's just a mental thing about playing for Peach. Well,
for sure.
Right? You see her floating around and you're like, I can hit that. You can't.
It's that. Yeah, no, for sure. And it's just you will go off stage. It's like, well, listen, in singles, I could go for this bear, and it's no problem. But then suddenly, the Fox comes in and shine spikes me. It's like, oh, okay, I see. Maybe I can't do this in doubles. It doesn't work like this. It's just like your eyes see red. You see a high percent float. It's like, this thing must die right now. But it seems like to be fair, they're not really falling for that trap. It seems like they're just kind of getting. They're just slowly kind of getting ground down by just the Peach and, I don't know.
But I think Rikzz and kins0 are just like, you know what? Let's keep the Peach where she is. She's floating around. We'll deal with irfan instead. We'll deal with the Falco. Falco dies, well, pretty early, even on Yoshi's.
Yeah.
And they have seen some great edge guarding this entire game by being able to edge guard irfan early percents, dying early.
That's honestly, I think, one thing that Blaze has been doing really well is that knowing that they're gonna focus irfan, just kind of ooh my god.
Ooh, that was not a homie move.
That's a big swing though. This is basically now just suddenly it's a lead for Rikzz and kins0. It's a relatively fragile lead, especially because it is Yoshi, and as we know, one Peach down smash can do a lot like that. But it's definitely quite a lead, and going to be quite difficult, especially because irfan's quite low percent. And that's a great there. That's really strong, because Rikzz is also quite weak, but
he didn't like the dare, so he dared it right back.
Oh, the nair. Oh, he didn't get out of the tumble fast enough.
They shot it right back to the...
Oh, this is where you just got to make it weird. You got to make it weird. You got to somehow get past kins0 and pick a weird option so that Rikzz just gets clipped.
But Shy Guy's trying to help out Blaze over there, but it not being fully working.
It was a good attempt. I feel like they did I feel like they did quite well. I feel like that was quite a close game, but I do feel like at least over time they did, like especially in those last 2 stocks, they definitely kind of clutched up a little bit. It definitely was still quite weird. Blaze definitely just likes to kind of tries to just kind of go in when everyone's just getting kind of owned. It's like, if I just sit here and put out a move, they're just going to be like, so do you want to try and hit the peach? No. Am I going to hit the peach? No. And then they just abandon the combos like, oh. And then they do it, and then they both go in next time. It's like, okay, well, I don't know what to do about this. Like,
no, for sure.
I'm gonna need that like live link up between our brains to like be able to make like millisecond decisions. But
luckily they are far better at it than we are.
These people are so much better. I hit my teammate all of the time.
I mean, you see them like sometimes you see them moving into each other, right?
Yeah.
And they're both like, wait, we are into each other. Nope, nope, nope. And one just dashes away, right? And it's like, I would down smash there.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely just like, like the like informal like, agreements you've had. Either like, you can even have them formally like set to yourself, or you're just like, oh, this didn't work. Maybe you should go in, or I'm going in. Like, surely they probably have like a vague idea of like who's the slightly more aggressive player. But it's definitely like, especially in those really weird situations where like the opposing player just makes this weird ultra committal move or something. It's like, I don't really know what we're supposed to do here, and that's where stuff can get quite weird, and where that like just like that synergy really starts to shine.
Yeah, and that's why doubles, being able to synergize with your teammate who you've been practicing for a long time, and you can really see the difference between those who are teaming for the first time and teaming such as Blaze and irfan and kins0 Rikzz. They know what they can expect of each other, right?
Yeah, definitely. It definitely is not, people playing singles on both sides of the stage, and it's like, oh, sick,
Oh, sick. It's sometimes getting a combo, right? But they are just, they know what the other one is going to do.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with, the classic down throw or a back throw shine clip where it's like, it's like, hey, look, if you get the kill, I'm not going to argue with a kill.
I mean, a gimp in doubles is such a huge swing as well, right?
For sure. Yeah, no, every, like, the swings that can happen in doubles can be so fast, especially because you can lose 2 stocks immediately, and it's like, you're like, oh, yeah, we're up a stock. Ooh, that's a good early kill. Yeah.
And especially on Blaze, an early kill really matters.
Yeah, every early peach kill like hurts so badly for Blaze irfan, because like irfan's basically looking at every single peach stock like, I'll see you later. I'll see you in 3 minutes. In 3 minutes, I will see you. And every time Blaze dies early, it's like, okay, I'm gonna have to not play as like gung-ho, go in immediately type shit. So, ooh, this is kind of a scary. This is also kind of awkward, that kind of situation, because Blaze can't really do much about like that potential side spike. irfan just has to not get hit, and Blaze is just like, well, I hope when you recover, I can help you out, because I'm not going to float out. She's just too slow for that. And you really need your teammate to like be able to hold his own, especially in these situations as well, where Peach is floating off stage, like recovering slowly. But does die. Ooh. The word is still quite slow, but irfan is at 120%, and Falco dies instantly.
He has to be the stock tank at this very moment. He has to hold this stock for as long as possible while also dealing out damage. You can't be sitting on ledge all the time because you have to help with the pressure versus 2-person.
Yeah. I very much like Rikzz' kins0's ability to recognize that Blaze is basically just trying to survive and immediately just being like, or rather, and then immediately hitting everyone's like, you know what? All right, fine. I'll just gonna kill you. Yeah, it's like, all right, if this is the game we're playing.
Oh, but this is a nice swing by Blaze.
Ooh, making it gets bear as well. Oh, it's quite scary.
And the Falco being on high percent, it's just a 1 bear off stage or 1 down smash into 1 edge guard. Blaze unfortunately dying over there. irfan has to make this work.
Oh, get ledge. Oh, but that makes it weird. It makes it weird. Ooh,
can he escape the pressure from both spaces? Ooh, Falco off stage.
Oh, what is this?
What is this?
What? Oh my God. Okay. Okay, irfan gets a down throw. That hits kins0. kins0 not able to really punish it. Blaze got him watching like, I don't know what is happening. My teammate is trying so hard, but that is going to be it. It will be 3-1.
3-1, both for kins0 and Rikzz, showing that they are the true German team.
Ooh.